4 days, I think. All right, a very warm welcome to the YouTube family. Welcome back to my channel. We are reading this book, Don't Believe Everything You Think. We are at the last chapter today. And congratulations, everybody, for completing this book within the timelines. All right, let us start the last chapter. This is the 17th one. You all can see my screen. All right, chapter 17. Now what? There will come a time when you believe everything is finished. That will be the beginning. Louis L'Amour. Although this is the end of the book, it is just the beginning of a new life for you. You are only ever one thought away from peace, love, and joy, which comes from a state of non-thinking. Remember this and keep it close to your heart because it is all the hope you need when life gets inevitably tough. In the beginning, I promised you that you will not be the same person as you were before you read this book. If you began reading this book with the intention of having an open and willing mind, then you have already received numerous insights that have completely changed the way you look at life, and thus you are not the same person as you were before. Once you see something from an inside, you cannot unsee it. Once your consciousness expands, it cannot contract again. We may forget from time to time and cause ourselves to suffer when we begin thinking again. But as soon as we remember that, we immediately realize that we are the ever expanding awareness of life itself and find love, peace, and joy in the present. If this seems like it is too simple and that it can't be all there is, that is just your mind causing you to think again. The truth is simple and will always be. Anything that makes something complex and intricate is only taking you further away from the truth. The truth is not something you think, but something that you know and feel deep in your soul. Listen to that inner wisdom inside of you that knows all of this. Let it guide you through your life. We are most fulfilled when we listen to our soul. The world will continuously advertise to what that we are not enough. The world will continuously advertise to us that we are not enough, that we are missing something or don't have everything we want. People will constantly bombard you with their opinions, judgments, and advices. Know that they are innocently caught up in their thinking and thank them for caring, but do not fall into the illusion that you need any of that. Everything you could possibly ever want and need is already inside of you. You are already all the love, joy, peace, fulfillment you have ever wanted. It is only when we forget that fact and get caught up in our thinking that we do not see it. Continue to live in that state of pure peace and let go of any thinking that may pop up in your mind. Longer you stay in this space, the more miracles will show up in your life. Although you can go and share this message with every person you meet, you won't even need to because they will notice something completely different about you. You will be glowing, vibrant, emanating pure love and joy. And they will begin asking why and how. You are now equipped with everything you need to know on how to stop your own psychological suffering and embody a state of peace, love, and joy, which is always available to you at all times. There's a good chance that you have already experienced the bliss of knowing and being this. There is absolutely no coincidence that you may have picked up this book and for us to be able to share our journey here together. I am always amazed at all of the divine intersections that have to had happened for us to be here together right now. Okay, I'm always amazed at all the divine intercessions that have to had happened for us to be here together right now. It is truly humbling and an incredible blessing that you have allowed me to guide you through this infinitely beautiful experience we call life. Before we close this chapter, I do have one small favor to ask. If you have found this book helpful or insightful, it would be an incredible honor if you could take 60 seconds to leave a review about this book on Amazon. So they have given the website, they've given the email ID. Let us move a little ahead. If for anyone that is interested in connecting with me, if you want to connect with him, this is his ID, hello@josephnewen.org. About anything and everything. It brings me such a deep feeling of joy to hear from other people's stories. Do keep my inbox open for those. In the next few pages, Love and Light Joseph, I'll go ahead, I'll skip this because this is self-explanatory. In the next few pages, there will be a summary and guides to help you implement much of what is mentioned in this book. If you feel inspired to get additional help with applying these principles to change your life or business, I'd love you to invite you to visit my website. This is a website he has given to explore more possibilities. All right, let's go ahead. Summary of non-thinking. Let us summarize. Number one, thinking is the root cause of all suffering. There is no other answer to why we feel negative emotions other than that is from our own thinking. Everything can be traced back to our thinking, which makes problem solving very simple. Once we realize that our thinking is causing how we feel, we can let go of it and we return to a natural state of peace, love, and joy. When we let go of our thinking, we create space for us to be able to allow all positive emotions we want to feel to surface from within us. Next, we don't live in reality. We live in a perception of reality which is created by our own thinking. Next, thinking is not an effect of our experiences, but the cause of it. Next point, the thoughts in our mind are not facts. Next point, our thinking only has control over us if we believe it too. Let go of the belief in the thought to let go of the suffering. Next point, our feelings are direct feedback and an innate internal guidance system to let us know whether we are lacking understanding or have absolute clarity of truth. Feelings are an invitation to deepen our understanding of the truth. Next point, we are in the flow when we are not thinking. Next, there is no separation between us and the universe and all of life when we are not thinking. It is only when we think that we cut ourselves from the source and feel separate from all things, the birth of the ego. Next point, thinking and thoughts are two different things. Thinking is a verb and requires our manual effort, which causes suffering. Thoughts are nouns, which do not come to us and are divine downloads from the universe. Let's read this once again. Very important, the crux of this book. Thinking and thoughts are two different things. Thinking is a verb and requires a manual effort, which causes suffering. Thoughts are nouns which do not come from us and are divine downloads from the universe. Next, we think because it is biological response to our survival. Our minds think because it is trying to keep us alive, but it does not help us thrive. It is only concerned with our safety and survival, but not our fulfillment. Thinking holds us back from our highest selves by causing negative feelings within us that prevent us from following our true callings. Next, our minds are limited to our personal experiences. If you want to receive insights, creativity, and knowledge beyond the capabilities of your current self, simply choose to listen to infinite intelligence rather than your finite mind. This infinite source of truth is available to all people at all times if we allow it to be. Next, universal intelligence mind is the energy that is everything in this universe. It is the source of where everything comes from, that is before form, and we are made up of it. This energy has a feeling, which is the feeling of love, peace, joy, and well-being, connection, and well-being. This is what we fall back into when we let go of our thinking, and it is our natural state. Next, since we are all always connected to the same source of infinite intelligence, once we let go of our thinking, we access new thoughts, ideas, and insights, even if we have never experienced them before. The more we trust our intuition and this infinite intelligence, the more we will receive these insights that are always available to us. Next, peace, love, joy, and all positive emotions are our default states as humans. It is only when we begin thinking, then we get taken out of that natural state. Once we let go of our thinking, we fall back into our natural state of being and experience all positive feelings effortlessly. Next, we are ever only one thought or one insight away from expanding our consciousness and experiencing a deeper feeling of love at all times, which comes from a state of non-thinking. Next, clarity is the nature of our mind and our default state. It is only when we get caught up in our thinking that things do not seem so. If we let go of our thinking, we return to our factory default setting of peace, love, joy, and a quiet mind. Next point. There is nothing inherently wrong with anyone or anything in the universe, but our thinking will make us think so. You do not have to be fixed because you are not broken. There is only something for you to realize and remember, which is that thinking is the root cause of our suffering. You do not have to do anything about your thinking. All you have to do is shift your understanding of thinking, and you will fall back into the truth of who you are, which is beyond your thinking, your body, and everything you think you know. As soon as you let go of your thinking, you become one with infinite intelligence, allowing you to feel a never ending abundance of love, peace, and joy that is always available to you because that is your true nature. Next point. When you make space for infinite intelligence, it makes space for you. The more you trust it, the more it trusts you. There's never an end to how much space you can make for it. When you prioritize making space in your life and in your mind for infinite intelligence to come through, your life will change. Beautiful. Guide to stop thinking. First, eliminate things that may make you more prone to thinking. That may make you, probably it's a typo error. Eliminate things that may make you more prone to thinking or things that cause you to be in a fight or flight mode. Number two, eliminate as many things and actions in your life that do not inspire you or excite you. Number three, create an environment that helps you into a non-thinking state. 4, create a morning activation ritual to help you start your day in a peaceful, non-thinking state. Use the space to receive insights from infinite intelligence to help you navigate through life. Next, create space for your day to be able to decompress, relax, and return to a state of non-thinking. Write down things you can do during your day that can help you achieve this. It could be journaling, taking a walk, meditating, playing with your pets, taking a nap, doing yoga, or anything else. So are we doing all of these? It has given you a step-by-step process. The first thing it says is the guide to not stop thinking. The first is eliminate things that make you more prone to thinking. If you remember our workshop, the first day we spoke about removing all the distractions. Yeah. Eliminate as many things and actions in your life that do not inspire or excite you. It's not having any purpose in your life. It's unnecessary distraction. Yeah. Create an environment. This support group is kind of an environment. This support group is giving you that platform, that environment to grow and help you to go into a non-thinking state. Yeah. Even if you're thinking, it's more to do about elevation of your energies, more to do about growing, more to do about taking control of your emotions and your energies, right? And here it is written, create a morning ritual. We are doing an evening ritual, right? Start your day with peaceful, non-thinking state, right? And the fifth point, it's saying, create space, something like journaling, taking a walk. We are already doing journaling, right? As a part of this ritual. Meditating, we are also doing meditation, correct? Yoga, we are doing pranayama or breathing exercise, correct? So this guide to stop thinking and our ADR is almost overlapping. Yeah, and that's the power. Okay. All right. Do we have anything after this? I think this is more of self-work. Please do it, read it and do it. And then we can have one more session to maybe discuss what you all have found out and introspected. Aapne apne bare mein kya introspect kiya hai? Right. Do we have anything after this? So sorry. Yeah. So maybe we can, in the last session, we can treat this as your homework. Okay. And the last few pages, because there's a lot to introspect for you all to go back. And we connect back the next week and we discuss. Yeah. Treat this as your homework. Any takeaways, anything anybody wants to share? Anyone wants to say?